Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Inebriated Analysis, episode 13. Today, I'm joined by
Pete,
Chris,
and Farid.
So, Chris, I believe you have our taste test this week. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
What do you got for us?
You guys all said that you hated cherry flavoring.
Sweet, you got the same
I
exact
didn't say
thing.
that.
So, I got a sour beer with some Morello cherries added to it.
Ooh, that's
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
that
it's,
sounds good.
It's from Unane, one of my favorite breweries. And yeah, we're gonna try this puppy out.
Well, I am a sucker for sour beers, so
Yes.
I will always take it. No matter what flavor it is, I'll always try it.
Dino, why are you wearing headphones when no one else is wearing headphones?
I gotta admit, I miss headphones already.
I just like wearing them. You know,
miss it because
I paid a lot of money for these headphones, and I'm gonna use
You're
them.
you're gonna wear them.
You guys just sound better with headphones.
I paid a lot of money.
Why
for these
I
headphones.
never?
Oh man, that's a lot of beer. I'll take it. Look how
You know
foamy
what this
it
kind of
is.
looks like? This kind of looks like it's a Polish drink we have called oranżada, which is like cherry,
Yeah.
pretty much cherry soda.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Peter is gonna like this. I feel like Dino is probably gonna like this.
Why does Dino get more?
You want more?
I already ate it.
All right, I'm gonna give it
I
the
was gonna
smell
say.
test.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, thanks for the charity.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. Not bad.
God damn it, Peter. Here.
You know what?
There you go.
It passes
that's
the
too
smell
much.
test.
Oh, that's way too much, Chris. I didn't want that much.
Watch you hate it.
I hope he does. And you have to finish everything.
It smells like any other good sour should. A wet fart.
God.
All right, everybody. Cheers
Honestly though, that's an accurate representation.
to episode 13.
Oof.
Oh,
All
don't
right,
make me
episode
go
13
that
may
far.
this be the worst episode because it's number 13. No, come
Fuck you.
on.
I like that.
I don't want to bend that far. I already don't like it.
Oh,
I
that's
just
good.
smelled it and I don't like
Dude,
it.
that's good. I like it. I fucking love sour beers.
Cool.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, I like sours. He's gonna hate it. He's gonna.
I love this.
That's
man.
good.
This is good.
That's good. That's a very solid sour.
It doesn't taste any different. It
Then
tastes
what?
exactly the same as all the other sours I've had. It just. Have you ever taken like a handful of sour Skittles, thrown them in your mouth, and that like instant feeling of just sour and saliva hits you? That's all that this tastes like to me.
Yeah, but
so good.
you should be able to taste the cherry.
I taste sour.
You can't articulate it with your taste palate.
I'll articulate it with this wall charger. I'll articulate it across this table.
You know what, man? I liked it. It was good. I fucking love it.
Especially
from Unane. So
It's
Yeah.
been definitely one of the more solid beers you've brung.
yeah.
You have a better track record than I do because apparently I've just brought complete garbage onto this show.
Yeah, you have because that one brandy was disgusting. What else have you brought?
Malort.
Well, let's
Yeah,
talk about the
Malort.
fact that you guys thought it was wine.
Okay,
It has grapes on it.
It clearly says brandy.
He said, guys, I'm bringing wine for the taste test, right? He brings it. It says wine, but then in cursive underneath it says brandy.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't read cursive?
No, I'm dumb.
No, that's a lost start.
For reference, we drank on episode 11, I believe. We drank brandy, but we thought it was wine.
Listen, the
It
guy
was,
who gave me that said it
Thought
was
it
a
was
wine.
wine.
It's a very good wine.
It was very nasty. I almost threw up.
Dude, that was
Right
tough.
at the
That was worse than Malort.
I honestly, I thought that you were gonna throw up.
Dude,
I was like,
think
oh
the
no.
mics caught the
definitely caught it.
burp and like, dude, it was coming up, man. Dude, it burned my insides.
It's the worst, right? When you try to take a shot and it like sits right here for
exactly
a
what
second
it
and then
did.
you burn it back up.
That's exactly what it did. That's
I
why
love
almost
that
threw
you
up.
hate that so much.
I know. It doesn't taste like anything.
See, I have heard that for sour like profiles, you do have to like taste more sour things to like build it.
Yeah, I'm
So,
good.
We just need to get you more acclimated to
No.
sour things.
Listen here, right? Not your father's root beer. Not
Yeah, this tastes good. This is drinkable. This stuff is not.
I don't know. I
This
think
is
this is
drinkable.
This
crushable.
is definitely
This
drinkable.
is definitely drinkable.
This
It's
passes
crushable?
This passes my crush test.
Yeah, passes mine too.
I'd like to see you guys just chug that.
Oh, I'm not gonna chug
No,
this.
no,
Oh, I thought it's crushable.
There is a
No, you don't just chug
Is
craft
that,
beer.
is that what we're talking about? Is that
Here's the
that's the
thing.
definition of
It's sessionable.
crushable?
crushable.
It's
To me,
sessionable.
at least, is you can drink this, and I guess sessionable is a better word for it.
Sessionable is a better word.
You can just drink this all day throughout the day.
Yeah, if you can nurse it throughout the entire day, I'd believe that, but you can't crush that.
See, I thought crushing
You
was
can
like
drink,
you're
like,
just slamming it like
Yeah.
like a PBR.
Okay,
yeah,
fair,
that's
fair.
the definition of
Fair,
crushability
fair,
to
fair.
me.
It's
Let me say this.
sessionable.
Let me say this. This is like a nice wine. Something that I just want to like take like a little swigs of.
All right, you want
or,
more
like,
of this
sips
then?
of. Nah, you already got your nasty mouth germs on it. I know where that mouth's been.
You know, we shared more than just drinks.
I know we have. I know where that. I know where that
There's
mouth
some
has been.
backstory on that.
There's a lot of backstory. There's too much backstory. Farid's fiance, please don't dive any further into this.
Oh, sure, he
please.
knows.
You're the
does she?
imposter.
Wow, that's a great relationship.
I know, right? They don't hide anything from each other. It's so sweet.
Yeah, she knows I have 2 boyfriends.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Jeremy.
When she talks like he's like, hey, are you gonna go hang out with your boyfriend tonight? When she talks to her workers, my fiance's boyfriend is coming over tonight. Oh God.
Wow.
So how was everyone's week? Who wants to start?
God. Yeah, I'll start.
All right, Chris. How was your week?
So I moved in.
Congrats.
You did?
Again? Wait, you moved in again?
Wait, didn't we know about this last
Wait,
week?
this is a new address?
Honestly, okay. See, I've been thinking like calendar week. God damn it! All right, so I've been moving in. I've been settling in, unpacking boxes. Yeah, and then working from home this week, which has been pretty nice actually. Although I've literally gotten like called pretty much every day this week, so I haven't been able to get as much done as I wanted.
Chris, there's a ham sandwich in the server room.
Exactly.
Is that yours? Because if not, I'm going to take it.
Literally the types of calls I've been getting.
Oh, really?
100%.
Ham sandwich call?
I remember seeing this one video where it's like this dude put beans in his computer and then called a computer repair guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he opens it up. He's like, there's beans in here. The guy's like, what? No way.
Yep.
So, legitimate question, Chris. Have you taken your pots and pans out of the boxes?
Oh, yeah. They are. I saw
Yes.
I saw them.
And have you begun meal prepping?
No. Not yet.
I have tried
No, you haven't.
Hey, don't rush him.
to help
Give it
him.
up.
You were like, let's cook a meal together, and I was like, yeah, sure. And he sent me an ingredient list, and then I got busy, so I couldn't go shop for the ingredients.
That's fine, man.
Yeah,
I also sent you that.
You know what? You've
4
got
days ago.
You know what? Great, Chris.
yeah,
Chris.
dude, I've literally gotten like crazy busy at work for the last like 3 or 4 days.
Peter,
Fine, I'll do your shopping. I just have to go.
to be fair, Chris has had the beer sitting in this room for the last week.
Wait,
Yeah,
which one?
The coffee
The
beer.
Not Your Father's that's sitting in that bucket hasn't moved. And the Not Your Father's over there that I was hoping to, or not, the
the
PBR
hard
coffee,
coffee. Yeah.
that I was hoping to drink today.
The taste test from last week.
Yeah, the taste testing from last week. I was hoping to drink that today, and I came to find out it's all warm.
You know, I'm surprised at the amount of beer that's still here. I would have thought, especially because we leave all the beer here at your house, that you would have just gone to town on it.
Well, here's the problem. I'm on call this week, so I can't get like drunk.
That's right. But this
I
weekend,
did.
though.
I was picking at the Red's apple ales a little bit, and I was drinking some of my sours.
Celtics
Yeah,
are-
have to-
sours are better.
I have to have light shit. I have to be ready to go into work at a moment's notice.
It's true. But the moment you're not on call, it's,
Oh,
it's
fuck
time.
yeah, dude.
It's
You
time.
say you have to have something light?
It's time.
What are you about to do?
What's been the craziest thing as far as like getting your own place goes? Because I mean, you've obviously like lived on your own before. Like, is there anything different this time around compared to last time?
This is kind of like the first time I've ever been by myself. Normally, I've had like a roommate or something. So, yeah, this has been.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, it's.
I was his roommate.
Yeah.
Did you
were.
move in right after?
After Trap House?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was after Trap House.
Oh, it was after. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought you were during it.
Post Trap House.
I moved in post Trap House. I actually
PTH.
got post the most trappiest room as well.
did. You know what's funny? We were talking to the person who lived in that room before, because what they had done is they had somebody come in and draw like this honeycomb structure on the wall.
Like with like a pencil or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the pencil, and they were gonna have it painted so it looked like a honeycomb was
But
like dripping down the walls or whatever.
Yep.
They never did it, did
They
they?
never did it, so it was
So I-
literally just
like-
pencil markings on the wall.
That's so
I
crazy.
walk in, I'm like, are you freaking serious? And I had to cover with a
Oof.
bunch of like anime posters and stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, you say that like that's not normally your room though. Got him.
It got you there.
Oh, you guys found me up. I'm a total.
But yeah, so
What about just everything else in general? Like, you know, like just chores around the house. You
here's
know?
the thing.
None
like,
of them have gotten done.
No. I've actually so I cleaned the toilets. That was the first thing I wanted to do
Hmm.
because if I have women over, I don't want them to see a nasty ass toilet,
true.
right?
That's true.
And then I've established a peeing bathroom and a shitting bathroom.
Yo, that's very important. I have established that too at my place. It's downstairs is shitting and upstairs is for pissing.
Yep.
I always just say it's because the pipes are weaker upstairs. So
Oh, the pipes are weaker.
yeah,
I don't see most people. You tell them like, okay.
it can't handle the monstrous dumps
Exactly.
that people drop. So we use the downstairs one for that.
Yeah.
because it's closer to the septic tank.
I will say, Chris,
I've done
this house,
I've done two loads of laundry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a third one cooking. Yeah. I'm getting chores done.
All right. You guys have to admit, because we've both seen Chris's house before.
Okay.
This house
Oh God, here we go.
looks more completed in general than your old house.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There was
I
the
feel like
old
when you were
house.
at your old house, there was so much empty space that like
Yeah.
No, there's just half. Okay, it's like your parents, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna work on this section for this week, and then we're gonna tell the fuck right off,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna work
They
on
have-
maybe this corner over here.
So
I wasn't talking about that. I
they
was
they
talking
have
about-
something I like to refer to as remodeling ADD.
What is it?
They'll start in one room, like the kitchen, right? And when Trap House was going on, they had the backsplash put up and everything like that.
Actually, you're right. During the worst period of
Yeah.
that house's life, you actually got the kitchen redone, which is actually
Yeah.
amazing when you think about it. And your parents weren't even there.
Exactly. And then they're like, yeah, let's work on the bathroom or something. And then like the floors got messed up. And then they're like, okay, well we're gonna replace all the flooring. It's just like it's ADD.
It's piece by piece everywhere.
Yeah, it's a bad thing.
Here it looks actually somewhat done. There's actually not a lot of remodeling that you have to do.
Yeah, there really isn't. So
Maybe knock down a wall over here so we can get a nice patio going. But I think it look nice.
I don't know if the neighbors would like that. Though.
I don't know if you know how patios work, but
I don't. I thought you just have to have no wall and then like a little railing around it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You got
because
some, you got some Chris facts for me?
because I got a lot of Chris facts for you. Is that Stark?
It is Stark.
Oh, good Jesus.
What better way to get more viewers than to have our podcast outside on a patio and then everyone can just
By viewers, do you mean Chris's neighbors? 'Cause
Yeah.
That's
So I have actually met like another neighbor now. She lives
Nice.
behind, and you know that like patio over there, closest to my house on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives over there, and she's actually pretty cool.
Nice.
She sees me walking Stark at night and throwing it because I throw the shit back there.
Yeah,
And,
I think I actually just walked past her when I was coming up to your place. Like
yeah.
she like opened up she like, slid open the patio door and
Yeah,
stuff. And I
yeah,
saw her.
yeah.
It was back when I was like screaming down the road. I thought she was gonna tell me to shut up because she's like, "Yo, it's late. Stop screaming out
she's
here."
cool. She's out there till like fucking like 12 smoking.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome,
she's
man.
cool.
I just want to be one of those neighbors that's just chilling on their patio, chain smoking late
Pretty
at
much.
night, watching people.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna just be there chilling.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's been my week.
Nice.
Just fuck ton of work, getting everything set up. Stark is my dog, and he is annoying as fuck. But yeah, other than that, pretty good.
Nice. Pete, how was your week?
Oh, it was pretty average, I would say. I was at work, and that's pretty much it. I didn't have any class or anything like that. It was kind of weird because I was like totally shitting my pants because I thought I had something due. You know that feeling when you thought something was due and just like do like
You're
next
so
week?
used to doing
You
something.
ever just have that feeling of hopelessness? Like, man, I'm not gonna do this
And
shit.
it's definitely my fault that it's not done.
And then that feeling of hopelessness turns into like the most stressed out thing because like I don't know, like an hour before it's due, you're just like, oh my god, it's due, and I gotta do this.
You know
shit.
what sucks too is I am super ADD. Even if I finish it early, right, I won't turn it in until the last second.
That's exactly
because
what
I will keep revising it and be like, okay, I gotta fix this. I gotta.
Dude,
fix
I am
this,
the
fix this.
complete opposite.
That I was exactly like that up until like my last semester, and with one class, I just needed to finish up this like it was my last like core requirement for my graduation degree,
Yeah.
for my graduation diploma, and I was just like, dude, I don't want to fucking do this. Like I would do it, I would like do the homework, and it'd be due like 2 weeks from then. I'd be like, no, just take it now. I'm just not gonna. I know I'm not gonna work on it anymore. I tell myself I'll revise it, but then I don't.
Yeah, I was because it was another of my like web development classes. Which, by the way, right, I don't understand why I'll never need to learn this kind of language if there's something called
Stack
Squarespace.
Overflow.
Squarespace.
I'll Stack Overflow.
I was thinking GoDaddy.com.
Okay, anything that lets you create your own website, right?
Yeah.
And you know, my teacher's like, Peter, wow, this website looks really good. I had to format an article for like a lot of baseball, and honestly, my webpage looks like it's from the '90s.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, like all I did was like I used the cute baseball font, you know, highlighted some things blue and red.
Nice.
You showed me that, and yeah, it looked like it was straight out of like the 90s.
I was like, I don't know anything else. Like,
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
it's
Why not?
formatted, you know.
Right. You did it.
I mean, I guess it was okay. It's not a real language, but people will disagree with me.
It always reminds me every time like you talk about like programming and like software development stuff. It's like back when, like during MySpace days when you could customize your own background stuff using
You could-
HTML code.
Yeah, you copy and paste the code, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know how to program.
I know how to set a music player on my profile
Hell yeah.
to play my songs I want. No, I could not do that shit anymore. I totally forgot.
Who the hell has a MySpace anymore?
I apparently still do.
I do too.
You guys do? Wow.
I mean, I can find my old MySpace. I don't know.
I remember I logged in because I wanted to check my cringy ass messages,
Oh,
I checked mine too.
and they had deleted them.
Dude, I checked mine because that was back in like middle school time for me. Dude, so many.
Same.
So I slid into DMs before sliding into DMs was a thing.
Yep.
Man, the shit I said, dude. If I read that now as an adult, I would want to go back in time and just slap myself. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I deleted my account. I was so happy that like MySpace just deletes it without any hassles.
Yep.
They're just like, "Oh, you want to delete it? Yeah."
Are you sure?
No, they don't even ask, "Are you sure?" They're just like, "Okay, we're deleting," and that's
They
it.
know, dude.
They know. They're like, "Oh yeah, everyone's deleting MySpace."
Could you imagine just so you go into a new generation, be like, yeah, just my business on my MySpace. They're like, you're what?
Oh, yeah, what the fuck's MySpace?
They're actually really good for like music stuff though. I hear.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so. Not anymore. Are they still?
I thought they were.
They were, and then I think they sold MySpace again to something else. I think they're for like,
Jesus.
I think they're like for business startups or something. I could be
Okay.
completely wrong.
Yeah, I
but
have no idea.
they were for like music bands back.
Yeah,
then.
it was like a year ago, and I checked, so maybe something happened.
Yeah, no, I haven't checked in like I don't know 3 or 4 years or something, and I thought it was just business related now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honestly, not much happened this week that's really noteworthy, so I'm not going to bore people.
What about
by-
the dealership?
Yeah, you got a car.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
What?
Why'd you go back there?
How?
Come on, you let people know in the dealership last time. We all know.
Yeah, this is a different dealership.
Oh,
We
never
went all
mind
the way
then.
up to
Oh,
Wisconsin for a car, and it was miserable. We get there, the car's not there. This girl disappears for about, she tells us, oh, it's at a different dealership. We need to go and get the car.
Yeah.
She disappears for like 50 minutes and finally comes back with the car. I don't think I got home until like 10 o'clock.
God.
It was just a miserable experience.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Because I know you said that you were negotiating yesterday at like 7 or 8 or whatever. So that's ridiculous.
Oh, what about your DMV experience this week though? How are you not going to talk about that?
That's not notable though.
How many times were you at the DMV this week?
Technically twice. In actuality, 3 times.
Yeah. You want to talk about how awful each experience was?
Wait, why'd you have to go 3 times?
Yeah, why'd you have to go 3 times?
Because I never got it completed the first time.
So, Farid,
So-
you want to talk about it?
I showed up to the DMV on like Wednesday at 7 in the morning. They opened up at 7:30. I wanted to get there before the line got too big.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. The line was huge. 40 minutes into waiting in line after they had opened, because I was already in line for about an hour and 20 minutes at that point,
Yeah.
but they didn't open up till 7:30. At 8:10, they come outside saying, hey, our passport scanning machine doesn't work, so that's why we haven't let anyone in. I'm like, what does that have to do with like half of the people in this line?
Yeah.
Just let people in. So I'm waiting in line. And I'm thinking, all right, I got to be at work at 9 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
And I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, okay, if I can get close enough, I don't have a call till 10 o'clock. I'll just take an early lunch and I'll get it over with. It was almost 9 o'clock and I was nowhere near getting in. So it's like, all right, screw it. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I get to work. Coworker's like, oh, you should go at lunch. It's not that bad. I start driving by at lunch. I see the line is even further than it was when I went there in the morning. So I went to McDonald's, got some spicy nuggets, went back to work. Then the following day, I showed up early to work so I could get out early.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, I was in and out.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that just
So
crazy?
what time did you maybe we can give a nice life hack to anybody that's wanting to go to DMV.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
time did you
don't.
if you can avoid going
God.
to the DMV.
Yeah.
go? I actually have to go soon.
Why?
'cause I
You gotta
need to
update your
get my
address, right?
license. Oh, address? I need to get my license updated because I need to get that star thing.
You don't have to get it. That's not mandatory. That's only if you want to travel inside of the country
Oh, I'm
without a
gonna-
passport.
I'm going to have to.
Do you have a passport?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
they-
going to expire soon.
So you should renew your passport at a post office instead
Yeah.
of dealing
Listen,
with
do you
them.
really?
like-
do you-
It's like $150, or I can just go to the DMV like once and get the little
okay,
stuff.
I think
Yeah, but you're gonna
$150
need
could be
a
worth it for
valid
that.
passport.
Yeah, that could be.
Ugh.
Listen,
But just the amount of time that you spent, like, think about it. You went there super early. So
Yeah,
what
I've
you-
wasted about 5 hours minimum. I know. I don't
God.
want to keep looking into it. I feel so awful. And the worst part is, I don't know if they're strategically doing this, but the camera keeps getting lowered further and further. I sent Dino a picture. I'm like, I didn't know I was going to get a new license photo. Because every time you walk in now, they take your photo just for like,
Really?
yeah, just to know who you are.
Oh, probably just for like updating records and shit.
So I take a photo. I'm like, whatever. And I send my driver's license photo to Dino. I'm like, dude, my photo just got even worse. And he's like, and Dino says, I like how your, what'd you say?
I said, I like how your secondary chin has a beard, but your primary chin doesn't.
That's awesome. I want to see that.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. But then I told him the same thing. Like, dude, man, my new license photo looks fucked up too. But I was just so angry when I went there, so I was just like, fuck you guys.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, they make you as angry and miserable as possible. They get off on that kind of stuff.
Did you guys have to go renew your licenses?
I had to.
Did you?
I'm due in about 2 months.
So you have to go inside?
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Dude, okay, so
your
I'm
renewal was
just...
extended.
Wait, what? Oh, because of COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it get
I didn't know
extended? So I'm just letting you guys know because I know how much shit you give me for being a shitty driver.
You are though, but yeah.
Okay, right? Hear me out, right? I didn't have to renew my license at the DMV. I just renewed it online because I had the safe driver thing.
I have the safe driver thing too. But
Yeah, I do too.
But I got the letter, and then I just got lazy and didn't want to do it online.
I'm sorry, what is this safe driver thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have like a ticket or a car accident or something like that, I think you can just renew it online. You qualify for the safe driver.
Safe driver
path.
thing, and then they send you a renewal letter, and you just do it online. Then they send you the.
It's like a little postcard thing you get, and just says, "Hey, you just do it online if you don't want to go."
Yeah,
inside.
I just want to go inside to get all that shit done at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. I mean, you're probably not gonna get the safe driver renewal considering you had a car accident.
Dude, I had two.
Two.
It wasn't even my fault, dude.
Both of them weren't your
I
fault.
Peter, you have to drive to get the safe to be in an accident. I hope you know
That's
that.
true.
Yeah, Peter, what you do doesn't count as driving. You're just like faster walking, essentially.
Let's see here. Chris.
yeah.
Chris, let's see. Hear me out, right?
Yeah.
You got
Hit twice.
hit twice. Actually, we also had another one, but it was undocumented. Do you remember when we were driving last?
1000% remember.
I'm sorry.
Last
I'm sorry.
winter,
Do not admit fault.
Well, okay.
So
It was really weird.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, what happened was it was snowy outside. I was driving Peter home
You were
from the gym.
allegedly driving. people home.
Yes, that's true. I was allegedly driving Peter home.
You were
from the
driving
gym.
rhetoric home.
Rhetoric.
Exactly.
Oh.
We were allegedly turning, like the from, River Road.
Yeah.
Like when Milwaukee turns to River and then it turns into his complex.
Yeah.
So we were going turning onto his road, right? And I slid.
The
But
donut.
no, it wasn't a fucking donut, dude.
We're talking northbound or southbound?
Do you know north from south?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
What's
Okay,
the latitude?
look.
Do you
and longitude?
actually not know your cardinal directions?
Hell no, actually.
if I'm
okay,
sliding-
I do.
What's the
It's a
latitude and
donut.
longitude
It would have
coordinates?
been east.
Thank
I'm
you.
turning. I was going south, turning
Okay,
east.
okay, just explain it.
And so here's what happened. I'm going.
We were making a
south,
right.
turning
Turning
east.
west. Oh wait.
Oh my god!
Whatever. Doesn't
All
matter.
right,
what it
anal
is.
princess, not right now.
How the hell are you supposed to know?
All right. So here's what happened. Right. So there's a car waiting to turn left, and I'm making it right. Right.
Yeah.
And it's snowy outside. So I'm slowing down, but it doesn't actually slow down. I'm sliding. And then so I do this maneuver, right? And we literally barely we touch just like that, right? And so I'm like, fuck, dude. And I pull over. The guy just goes.
Literally like a
He
small.
just, he just makes a left.
Really?
You did.
And I waited there for 5 minutes.
Did it do any
He didn't come
damage to the
back
car?
home. No.
It was like a
damage.
love
Wait,
tap.
wait,
Like he
so
kind
you
of
turned
bounced back.
Right onto his main street.
Yes.
All right, so you were going southbound and then you turned
God,
westbound.
like, who cares?
Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know, but sure, I'll trust you.
I don't fucking know.
But yeah, so love tapped. I waited for 5 minutes. He didn't come by.
At that point, it's it's his fault.
and then
man.
I was like, cool. He was probably he probably
You know, he was probably
uninsured.
stoned or something. It's oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I just thought he was uninsured because then it would automatically be his fault.
No, that's
So-
true. Or he could have had a couple beers.
Me and Chris were just so weirded out by that situation. We didn't know what we were
Allegedly.
Really thinking. Allegedly.
Yeah.
All right, your insurance company's not going to watch this podcast.
You never know.
So you never know. Next thing you know is insurance.
Hey, we
agent
raised your
watches it.
premium by $700
because you
I mean,
said
that's probably happened
allegedly.
because of the 2 accidents already.
We've allegedly raised your deductible.
Allegedly.
I was
We
so
allegedly-
mad at that when I got hit twice.
I was trying to take a sip of an unopened beer. I was like, okay, awkward. Okay,
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, I've gotten terrible luck while driving. Unfortunately,
That sucks, man.
I've only got 1 speeding ticket though.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I've never gotten a ticket.
I got one when I was like
Dino,
16.
You're most likely to get a ticket for going under the speed limit. Let's talk about that.
Hey, man,
You know, I feel you. I feel
driving.
you, right? Like,
Sorry, guys. I just
You
like to be
guys are just
safe.
shitty drivers.
like these guys aren't gonna have to renew their stuff online. They don't know.
Dude,
they don't
I'm
know the pleasure of being
I'm gonna
a safe
say this
driver.
right now. It was a snowy, like slushy day. I'm sitting in Dino's passenger seat, scared out of my mind. And I tell Dino, I'm like, Dino, just so you know, like if you're turning left, you don't need to cut the wheel all the way to the left. And he's like, okay, yeah, I get it. And then immediately cuts the wheel to the left.
Dude, I straight up
the
floored it, and I cut the wheel,
Oh,
and we were on a
Jesus.
bridge, too.
And
I
the
swear
car
to God.
just went straight.
Dude, we were about to drive off the bridge, and Farid's like, oh my God, we almost just died. I'm like, Farid, you need to relax, man.
It's like, I warned him. I'm like, you don't need to do this. Okay, yeah, dude, I get it. Boom.
To be fair, I'd probably do that too if like Peter was telling me some shit.
There was another funny story with that. I was driving Farid back. We went to a place. We went to go get some food or whatever, and I was driving him home. We were like a couple towns over, and I was getting on the on ramp to the highway, and
Oh,
there's a
God.
long strip of road, and then you have to then it's like the merging lane or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to turn, and Farid's like, all right, well, just turn. And so he thought I was gonna do it. I keep going straight, and like the road is starting to curve, and he's like, Dino, and then I cut the wheel really hard, and he's like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, man, you need to relax. I know what I'm doing. He's like, dude, you almost just drove off the road.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you're fine.
If I had somebody backseat driving like that, I'd probably do the same thing.
Right?
No, I don't think it was intentional. I just think that's the way Dino drives. There's no such thing as a smooth turn.
It was pretty smooth.
Dino does it as close to a 90 degrees as he can.
Hey, man, I can cut my motorcycle 90 degrees, so
I
God.
don't think you can.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
that
It's
leads to
impossible.
you.
At least you fall.
Was that, is that
Yeah.
Stark? Is that Stark snoring?
Yeah.
No, he's over here
you
snoring.
can't hear it on the mics, but thanks for calling it
I
out.
didn't hear anything.
God.
And I'm wearing the headphones. But yeah, that's a cool week, Farid. You know what?
It doesn't sound cool at all.
It's
It was
really
miserable.
interesting, Farid. Thank you for sharing
yeah,
that.
thanks for sharing your really miserable week. I
Yeah.
hope I don't go through a week like that.
What about you? How's
My
your
week was full of ups and downs, actually.
Oh, yeah, why?
So,
I shit my
Sunday.
pants one time.
I'll get there.
Only once?
So Sunday, I went to go get some food because I was just hungry, right?
Yeah.
And then like after I ate, I was just like, man, this is like, I just felt really bloated. So I
no.
decided to take laxatives. with that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
and- Oh yeah. So like, the box, I took like a dose or whatever, and like the box said like, oh, it's either gonna hit in 30 minutes or 12 hours.
Wait,
What-
it's
what is
either.
that
Wait,
time frame?
Yeah, I know. What is this time?
What's that variance?
What do you mean?
Like that variance of time, like
I don't know. I don't get it. I was so confused.
30 minutes or 12 hours?
30 minutes to 12 hours.
That's
So like the movies lie to me. Like every movie I've seen where someone takes laxatives, they shit their pants like within 30 seconds of eating.
Yeah,
it, right?
you gotta be careful. I used to believe what I see in movies too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
If
my
you
mom
wanna
said I
poop-
was acting like an
And-
idiot when I tried to flex and scream my arms and think my hair would turn golden.
and then while you did it, your mom just came to your room and told you to shut the fuck up.
If you want to
God.
poop real quick, just give yourself an enema.
And that's what porn stars do.
I've had an enema.
Are you?
I actually have.
That's-
I'll say it after your story.
We're gonna
Fucking
revisit
weird.
that.
What the fuck? That's not okay. Whatever.
So
Peter,
yeah,
you're just anti-heterosexual or homosexual.
what?
Just let Dino talk about his week.
yeah.
Man, I don't even know where I left off. Here.
Laxative, 3 to 12 hours.
Oh, thank you. So it's like
30 minutes.
it's like midnight at this point, and I'm like, man, it's like midnight. And
Time
I'm like,
out, real quick. So the box says 3 to 12 hours, and you take it at midnight.
Yeah, I was like, what's the safest time to take this? Like, you take it in the morning when I'm in the middle of my
Shit
job,
the bed.
or I can take it at night.
Should you wear a diaper to bed or some shit?
No, guys, relax.
No, he
Okay, I was-
fastened it with a towel.
No, so I was like, man, I swear to God, if I shit my pants while I'm asleep, I'm gonna get really fucking mad.
Dude, how awkward would that be to explain to your parents?
All right, thankfully, when I woke up at 6:55 for my job that I start at 7 a.m., I went immediately to the bathroom. Didn't actually shit that much. No, I shit a little bit, but I was like, no, this is just right before the storm.
God.
Then 11 o'clock hits. Dude, the shit all comes out, man.
Hey.
Dude, it was so bad. I took my laptop to the bathroom to work while I was taking
Wait,
a
was this
Did
when I
you
was talking to
imagine-
you?
No, this was like
Oh.
5 or 10 minutes after I got off the phone with you.
I gotta admit, that box was pretty accurate. That's 11 hours after he took
Imagine,
it.
imagine a Zoom meeting with you and your coworkers. Like, hey, Dino, you on?
Actually, funny enough, I ran into a situation. I was like, where I have a meeting to go to,
Oh, Jesus.
and then like I have to be like, hey, sorry, I'm gonna be a little late for this meeting, and then I'm shitting my brains out. Dude, it was bad. What's it called? Let me think here. Yeah, so I swear to God, man, I was on the toilet for like 45 minutes, just shitting my brains out.
You're pulling a.
Were you like purging evil?
Yeah, man, I was purging. Dude, there was a battle between good and evil coming out of my insides, man. There's a lot of casualties in that war, I tell you. And what made it worse is those Taco Bell too. So
That's the worst.
yeah.
Why'd you take the laxatives, dude? You're already
Yeah,
fine.
like okay. Just
know,
can I know
man,
the thought process?
I like to live dangerously.
First of all, how'd you
Live Nos, dude.
how'd you confidently go to the store where you bought those and rang them through the front register?
Yeah, wait. Did you buy laxatives
Yeah.
or did you just have them?
no, I bought them. Yeah, I bought them.
What?
Oh, you just want to do self check on them?
Do I
It's like
bet,
fi-
I
they're
bet you.
super cheap.
Okay, self checkout.
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you because if it was like a cashier, she'd be like looking at what was coming, and then she would decide not to look and just like
Since we're all telling shit stories, I didn't shit until like Wednesday.
When's the last time you shit
What
before
the
that?
fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, like you haven't shit since Wednesday?
No.
Oh.
From when I moved into the new house until like Wednesday. It was like
What is
3
that?
solid
That's what,
days.
3 days? Yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was a big shit though.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was
God, I would hope so.
holy fuck.
Oh god.
You guys never have those like periods?
All right, let me tell you something. Okay, since we're on this topic, all right, I gotta ask, what is the
Here we go.
longest you guys have gone without taking a shit?
God.
Like
Oh.
a period of time.
At one of my jazz Black Friday because I started at 9 a.m.
If you're about to say hours instead of days,
9
I don't
Yeah,
believe
a.m.
you.
No, I started from 9 a.m.
Okay.
Like the longest time 9 a.m. until like 4 p.m. and then I didn't shit the next day either when I started work again
Okay.
on
So it's like 2 days.
2 days,
Okay.
like 2 days, right? But the problem is, it's not like I didn't want to shit, right? It wasn't like there's something just like, oh no, I'm good, right? I wanted to shit so bad, right? But there's just so many people in and out of those toilets, right? And I was thinking to myself, 'cause there's a Burger King next to my work, I'm just gonna go shit there, right?
No.
Dude, it's the first time ever, right? During peak hours, 'cause I was on my lunch,
Yeah.
that I went into a Burger King and saw a line
For the bathroom.
for the bathroom.
Yikes.
There was no one eating there, but
All right. I thought you were about to say hours, and I was gonna call bullshit. But yeah, days sounds fine. I think mine's like 4 days.
Yeah, the longest
The
I did was
longest
10 days.
what the
10
fucking
fucking days? Dude,
What?
It was awful. I was
How?
miserable.
Did you eat?
So no, I didn't even eat, dude. I was eating at the bare minimum, like a bag of chips a day, just to keep myself from shitting my pants.
What's
yeah,
your longest time?
I was in
No, go ahead, say it.
I was in Bosnia, and
Oh,
like
okay, that
European
explains
toilets are
it.
weird,
Yeah.
so like I didn't want to like take a shit there, but I had to.
Yep.
And
What's
then-
weird with them?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man. Like the toilet bowls are like the seats are like wider than normal.
Yeah, it
And then,
feels
like,
weird.
And then like, especially in Bosnia, it's not like there's like normal toilets, you know, like where you have the handle there. It's like a little thing, like you just like a rope or something.
Like
you
a little
know?
bell?
Yeah, like a little bell
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you like pull down like flush. And
So,
it's so fucking weird.
I didn't have that,
didn't
like
have
the
that?
bell
Okay.
thing, but yeah, when I was in London, like the toilets are a lot fucking like wider, and it
Yeah.
feels weird.
And they're lower to the ground.
Oh,
too.
and you're already like a lot less like the size of an average normal
Yeah,
man.
I feel
so
like you're just
so
gonna
have to,
fall
like-
in. I'm just gonna ignore it. It feels like you're just gonna fall in,
Yeah,
and it's
man.
weird.
Dude. But when I did it, man, oh my god, I was like crying because it felt so good.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it got to the point where I couldn't even like walk, or else I was like, I could feel the bowel movement, and I was gonna shit myself. Like I spent like I think 2 or 3 days just laying in, like from like day 7 to 9, I was just laying in bed, like not getting out of bed at all.
We do
that's
that
not
at
good.
work. So if you ever see me at work, right?
Oh god.
And like let's say I'm like I have to take a massive shit. There's a couple things I do when I help other customers, right? I either find a nice corner right here, maybe like one right here we got here, and I butt plug myself right there and be like, "Yep, that's good, that's good." Or what I do, right, is I act like I'm tying my shoe. I'll actually go down and like, untie my shoe and retie it back, right? Where I take I go down one knee, and then you know how your heel is right by your butt.
Puts
Yeah,
his
I
heel
sit,
up
I
his
sit by my
ass.
I put my anus direct contact with the heel, right? So you probably pressure.
You should get one of those little butt plugs and just shove it in. Just plug yourself up for the
So,
day.
so Farid, what's the longest time you've gone to that shit?
Dude, I gotta hit you up with this one.
What do you got?
Why does Peter's story just remind me of that thing where it said, "Hey, sorry for the shit post"?
That's true.
Have you guys seen that?
There's a little video that Farid and I saw on Reddit at the same time. This dude. Okay, so the title's called "Sorry for the Shit Post."
Yeah.
And this dude pulled he's wearing assless chaps, and he's got his jacket tied to his waist.
God damn it.
And then he goes to this pole that's like dick shaped, and he shoves it up his ass. And then he was recording the whole thing from behind too. And then when he pulls it out, there's shit all over the pole.
Oh.
And then somebody went on Google Maps and I recognize that pole.
God damn it.
And then he found the exact pole on Google Maps. It was so fucking crazy.
I gotta see this afterwards.
It's fucking.
You know, it's amazing on Reddit how much brain power it takes, or how much effort people take to do something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't know.
you know, you could probably apply that
To other facets.
Yeah,
of your life.
anything else, right?
Yeah, it's insane, man.
What's the longest time you haven't taken a shit, Farid?
Unfortunately, I'm not weird like you guys, and
If you're about to say hours, I'm gonna call bullshit.
yeah, like maybe a day, 2 tops. I don't
Okay.
really have any stories.
I can buy 2 days. That's fine.
But I doubt that's actually true.
Even one day. Yeah, I mean, you're
Do
weird.
we want to watch this?
It's
Probably
very,
not.
We can't watch it on air.
Why not?
Because it shows a guy's bare ass.
Yeah,
Does
let's
it?
not put that on.
Yeah, we can't put that on. We're gonna
Actually,
we're gonna get
Here,
age
I'm gonna
restricted.
review it first.
We're gonna get age restricted.
Yeah, no, I would
No.
rather not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna review it first. But
You do
Hey,
that.
we're not putting a guy's bare ass on our podcast.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that's
let's
it.
do it.
That's it.
Oh,
right
I know
there.
this is
Yep,
it.
This is definitely it. I just
oh,
see
okay,
the
yeah,
angle.
we definitely can't. His bare cheek.
I'm sorry, they're not assless chaps. They're jeans with the
jeans
ass part cut off.
Yep.
That's kind of
Oh,
funny.
those
the-
those are nice though. I'll buy those.
And the
I mean,
worst
I
part
would
is
too.
he has a camera behind him, but he also. Oh no!
Why do you keep watching it?
Yeah, why do you keep watching?
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Oh, man. All
So yeah,
right.
enema story.
Enema, yes.
So I had really bad stomach pains as a kid once, and it was so bad, or at least I made it sound so bad, that my mom took me to the hospital.
Yeah.
And while I was in the hospital, they recommended that I get a enema. So
Can you please explain what an enema is?
They shove water up your ass.
yeah,
Is it water?
it's water, some sort of fluid. I'm pretty sure it's water.
So how do they do it? Do they like?
So they ask you to lean over onto one side. They then proceed to spread your cheeks, and they basically take like a turkey baster, and they just whoop.
See, I always thought it was like.
So they just shove water up your ass.
You know how
Yeah.
it's like.
Basically,
It's literally just water up
but
your
they
ass.
warn you. They say, "What? Okay, when you feel the urge to poop, hold it, and just hold it until you can't anymore, and then go to the bathroom." So
Oh,
I did
God.
exactly what they said. Actually, funny enough, I found out that one of my classmates was in the hospital that day getting surgery.
What?
Yeah,
That's
do you know?
so
remember you guys meet in
fucking
the
weird.
bathroom?
What
No.
the
I
fuck?
found out later that he was in the hospital too.
Oh,
Do you remember Bubba?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
actually.
he was in the hospital that day getting
Oh, wow.
surgery.
That's
Wow.
weird.
But so I got this enema, and I'm sitting there laying trying to watch TV and get my mind off of like this rushing urge to take a dump,
Oh, no.
and I can't. I'm like, Mom, I need to poop. She's like, No, not yet. It's not been long enough. I'm like, Mom, I need to poop. So I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how long I make it,
Oh,
but
you get the wiggles.
at one point I just hit that point of no return. I was like, I need to go. So I jump off of my bed. I start walking through the hospital to the bathroom. I go to open the door and it's locked.
Oh, no.
And I'm dying at this point. I'm like, come on. And needless to say, the person finally got out the bathroom. I ran in, and my God, I felt better. I felt much better afterwards.
Did the person take a shit before you, so you just had to like deal with?
I have
their
no
stench?
idea, man.
I'm
All I know
telling
is
you,
I
man,
was
you
so
should've found a
desperate
good-
to get in that toilet. Anything would have worked for
Should
me.
have found a good corner.
God.
Dude, if I ever take a dump in public like that, I don't think I would ever be able to show my face anywhere.
You'd be fine.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had that. Dude, people are fine. Like, seriously, I've taken a dump at work and someone goes and installed next to me.
No, that's different.
He's
No,
talking
Yeah.
about in the corner.
I'm talking about in the
though.
corner of the like hospital, like
God.
just like back up against the wall, just like guys, I'm dropping trout right here.
I think you'd still be fine.
Nah,
Oh,
Like,
no.
we just have to delete the security footage,
delete
and
this.
you'd be fine.
no, I would be on Reddit.
Spec operation.
God.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm surprised. Was it cold when they injected the fluid into
Do
you?
you think I remember? I was a kid.
I mean, you remember
I
the animal.
I pretty much repressed that memory.
All
I
right,
just
sounds like we're
remember-
about to take a group trip.
Sounds like the new title for the episode is DMV Dumps and Disasters.
I like it. It's like a diners,
It's actually-
drive-ins,
you know what?
and dives.
Good job, Peter. That's the title.
Perfect.
3Ds.
3Ds.
Triple D's.
Triple D's.
Yes.
Triple D's nuts.
God damn.
Got him.
Oh, so what was the topic we were actually going to get into for this week? Because
we just turned into a massive dump story.
I
we
know
did.
it did.
You know
Oh,
what?
man.
Shit stories are the best.
Man, what
though.
a
are.
shit
Shit stories are the
podcast episode.
All right, sorry guys for the shit episode.
God.
Sorry for the shit post. I'm gonna show you guys that after this episode.
Oh, all right.
I mean, speaking of taking dumps,
Yeah. Speaking of taking dumps, Chris, your dog's farts last week when we ended the episode. Oh my god.
That
That's
was
so bad.
that was really funny, though. I do have to admit.
So it got me thinking, let's just talk about our pets that we have or have had in the past. Like Chris, obviously you have Stark, but you come from a plethora of pets in your household, right?
Sort of, yeah.
You've had a lot of cats,
Yeah. So we had 4 cats in my house.
and you've also have you guys foster dogs or just taken care babysat
just
dogs?
babysat dogs.
Yeah,
right?
we
babysat dogs?
babysat dogs. So I've actually only owned, right? So I had 2 dogs as a kid that my parents gave away.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was really shitty. And I given shit to them about it this day. I had one cat that we think got hit by a semi truck and then crawled back to our backyard because it got out the house.
Wow.
And then I had what was it? And we got our 3 cats, one for each kid. One died of cancer recently, actually, and then so we got 2 more to replace that one.
Oh my god, it's freaking death.
I know, it's
Death toll.
ridiculous. And then so I have Stark. I've had him for like the last 4 years or whatever. And yeah, that's been my. Those are the ones I've owned. I've taken care of probably about 6 to 7 other dogs.
Yeah, because I remember when I just go to your place and there were just so many dogs there. There was I
Yeah.
could get the most I saw was like 4 dogs at one point.
Yeah.
It's like you're watching your obviously it's Stark, and then you had like your neighbor's dogs, and then your other neighbor's dogs, and I think someone that lived on the other side of town's dogs or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, and I mean they all get along really well, so it's not
Yeah.
anything too hard to manage. And I had my my brother was living there, and he was taking care of it too.
I
so.
gotcha. Nice.
On the topic of pets and poops,
Oh god,
Peter, you want to tell your experiences with those 2 things at the
Pets,
same time?
Poops and DMV.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not.
talk
See, it's
about
not even my fucking pet. That's the thing, though, right?
Hey man, he was a puppy. You can't
He's
hate
been
him.
a puppy for like 3 fucking years. Okay.
Hey man, he's 5 now. He's good.
Okay.
He grows up
So-
eventually. At some point, he's not
Forever
a
a
puppy.
puppy.
All right. This was when I was living at Chris's house.
And granted, he was like what, 6 months old when, like 6 months to a year when this was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he snores.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you guys don't know. So when I was living at Chris's house, there's been many times where I would go into my in my room because I left the door open. And which actually, keep in mind, Chris once told me, "Why'd you leave the door open?"
Yeah, that's a valid
Like
point.
it's
Because I
your-
fucking live here, right?
No,
It's
close your door.
Look. All I want to say is if you know Stark's coming into your room and shitting on your bed,
That's
then
a
maybe
spoiler.
you should just not close or not leave the door open.
Yeah, if you don't
All
want a
I'm
dog
saying.
somewhere, just close the door.
Okay.
He shouldn't be obligated to have to close his damn door. But anyways,
So I'll get into Chris's teaching skills and for dogs in a moment. Okay, but still,
Non-existent.
but you shit in my bed
Several times.
how many times?
8 different times.
Was it 8?
Yes.
Did you replace the bed
Because
sheets every
and the
time?
reason yes, and the reason I know it was 8, right? I threw out that mattress by the way by the end of the time. I stopped living
Oh,
there.
so 8 is your 7 you wouldn't have thrown on the
7.
mattress.
So-
7 is your limit.
no. When I moved out, I threw it out because I'm like, I just don't want this anymore. And
Gotcha.
and the reason I counted 8, right? It's because I knew I would bring it back up later.
There was one false positive that
What?
remember Connor?
Oh yeah, so
Connor?
our buddy, right? So okay, so one time, right? One time I was rooming with somebody who was in my same room, right? And we came in and we saw like a dark stain on his bed, and we thought it was Stark who took a dump on his bed, and he was so pissed, right? He was being a
Fair
little
assumption.
he was being a little pouty with me, right? And he's like, can you drive me home? And I'm like,
Yeah,
he-
because his parents lived like
Down
5
the
minutes
street.
away or whatever.
and I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, right? And then I drive him home, and I come home, and I look at it, right? And I'm like, I smell it, tap it with my finger, do a taste test.
He licks it, dude.
It's chocolate.
That's a pretty bad 50-50
I
there.
know, right?
I always
It's
love
chocolate.
hearing this story just because
Dude.
I'm like, what if it wasn't chocolate?
It's chocolate. I
know,
called him
right?
like, dude, it was chocolate. And I told him, dude, you made me drive you home for chocolate.
Yeah, granted, it's like 2:30 in the morning at this point.
Dude, I was so angry that I had to drive him home at 2:30 in the morning.
I just find it so funny that you just took the risk to like.
Yeah, right. I can't believe you took that risk.
I would never take
I guess
the
we're
risk.
doing okay. So you know what? In terms of like that, that's not my favorite Stark story though.
Which one? Oh, actually, I have a favorite.
Is the keys?
Yeah, it's the keys.
Oh,
I guess mine right is that you were on vacation in Europe
Oh, Jesus.
God.
and I was taking care of him. So I go over to your house and you put him in his cage before you left, and I let him out for a little bit, and then I said, hey, I want to go get food. So I go stop by Pita Inn right across the street, and I lock him back up. Apparently, you did something where you lock him extra securely, and I never understood why. Like, it's a fucking cage, right? Like, they're meant for dogs not to get out, right? And I was gone for 10 minutes, pick up my food, and I come back, and he got out of the cage. Never in my life have I thought that a dog can cause so much collateral damage within 10 minutes.
I know.
He tore through a bag of cat litter. He ate a whole bag of Hershey's Kisses with a wrapper on them. He also tore up a whole bag of Lysol wipes. And I was just like, are you going to die? Are you dead? Like, I called Chris, and I forgot he was in Europe, so he didn't pick up.
Yeah, I was on a cruise at that point, so I had no cell reception.
I called my mom.
God.
I didn't know what to do. He was fine. He pooped out the wrappers.
Yep, that's how we know he ate them with the wrappers on.
I think my favorite part of that was since you left Chris the voicemail, that Chris like he like lands, and
Yeah.
because he's on the cruise, he like lands, and then he hears the voice. He was like, all right, well, either my dog is now dead or he's fine.
Yep.
So I'm about to find out as soon as I get home.
Yeah, and then so my favorite story is we had a different roommate living with us, and he couldn't find his keys for like a fucking week, and we're like, dude, where'd you fucking put them? He goes randomly to our backyard, and he finds them like in a hole. And he's like, yo, Stark put these in the backyard and hid them. And
It's crazy. What are the odds of him
literally-
finding it?
he couldn't like go to work because his car, he couldn't drive, right? He couldn't like
was
he
his
couldn't do
only
anything.
pair, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It's hilarious.
So funny.
Because like I don't know if Stark was like, this is gonna be the greatest prank of all time.
Look, I think that roommate just got drunk and like somehow got them out there. I how would Stark have gotten them
you're
out
right.
there?
Stark is only that smart when he's food driven.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, somehow he ate a whole tray of bratwurst.
Oh, that was such a good story too. Oh, he had help with that.
He
though.
collabed with your dog.
You're right.
on
You're
that.
right. He did a collab
That
with
was a
my dog.
collab.
Peter, what are some stories with your pets back in the day?
See, I don't know if I want to do any of my two cats or Ruby.
Dude, your cat story is the best.
I love your cat stories,
Okay.
man. Actually, yeah.
So
So many.
So my mom had this vase that it was, and Chris was there when it happened.
I was
too.
watching it. Yeah.
Yep, and it's a beautiful. It was like an old relic from Poland. Definitely has some years on it.
Like a big vase, small vase.
It was a big vase for like flowers and such, right? And the thing about my cat is my mom made the mistake of letting one of her cats like go outside when they were younger, so they just love going outside. And if you don't let them outside, they start to become little fucking assholes, right?
Divas.
Dude, they do. And like the first thing they do is they start meowing. You don't let them out? Okay. They're like, fine. So I saw it. We're on the couch. It goes on my countertop, right? And we see the vase, right? And first thing it does, it circles around it. Like it's inspecting the vase, seeing what it is, right? And seeing if I notice the fuckers around it, right?
Nope.
And it looks at me and tilts it.
God damn
You
it.
smell that too?
What, did he fart?
no.
Yeah, your dog farted again.
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna start kicking Stark out of this room.
Right.
we
Right
gotta
on
power
cue.
through it.
Oh, God.
Right. No, it's not that bad. It's a pretty quick wave this time.
So,
Guys, this one isn't as bad as last week's.
yeah, this one doesn't linger.
So he specs around and looks at me and he tilts it first. He like moves it for a second with his paw, right? And I'm like, no. Does it one more time, like, no. Knocks it off and breaks the whole vase.
Oh.
And I get up and it just fucks off right then and there.
Yeah.
So I did find a new method, right?
What's that?
To keep it like it does it at night too. There's been many times where I take my pillow because it's like meowing at night to go outside the window, and I just chuck at it, and it doesn't fuck up. And now I found out is I actually bought like canned air to dust out my computer. If I just make the noise, like
Yeah. Oh, it scares them.
It fucks off right then and there. It's amazing.
Nice.
I think
What about Sophie?
Sophie doesn't really have any.
Or any
Bad
pet
stories.
stories?
Oh, your dog has just always been good.
For the most part, I mean, the worst thing she's done is she's an escape artist.
There we go.
If you leave a crack in the gate open, she'll leave. And one day I went to go run and grab something real quick, so I left her in the backyard of my parents' house. And I left. I came back, and as I'm pulling in, I noticed Sophie comes walking right back in. She recognized the sound of my car. I don't know where she disappeared off to, but she came back. And I was like, we never speak of this moment ever again.
What about the other time with your dog where it was like, I think your dad was on the... No.
My dad was on the roof? Yeah, so Sophie, my dad's on the roof cleaning the gutters. My mom is, I don't know where, and I'm in the basement. And my dad starts yelling. We're trying to figure out what the hell he's yelling about. Turns out Sophie had somehow gotten out. Someone left a gate open. And she goes across the street over to the golf course. And my dad's yelling at me like, go and get your dog. And I'm like, okay. So I have a small corgi, 30 pounds. She's a bit of a chonker. Like, she's deceptively fast, man. I'm chasing that thing
dogs
full
are.
sprint, and she is juking me left, right, and center. I finally
She's
had
waddling around.
to. She was flying, man.
She's probably like, oh, we're playing a game right now.
I'm going downhill, and finally I'm just like, screw this. I just dive. I dolphin dive to tackle my dog, and I grabbed her, and I brought her back home, and she was just as happy as could be.
She's like, that was such a fun game. That's awesome.
God.
Ruby does that too.
Yeah, actually, building off of that, I brought Stark over to his house one time, and we went out to go get food, and we left both dogs out because we were like, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh yeah.
And we go out, we get food, we get beer, we come back, and we're gone maybe like, 30 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
And when we pull in, Stark walks up to us, and we're like, okay, maybe like his mom or whatever, like let him out. No.
The patio was closed.
Yeah, the patio was closed. He decided he was going to get onto a chair, get onto the kitchen table, knock the screen out of the window, and go out of the window. What? And he was out there for like God knows how long, just chilling.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That's crazy.
looks like someone didn't delete the old footage off of the camera, so the camera's completely full and won't start recording. So since none of this is
Yikes.
going to be live,
But we can now watch the video.
we can now watch this
no.
video.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, that's my fault, but also you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, do I want to see this, dude? Can I
It's not that bad.
unsee
It's
this?
really not that bad.
Should we not have the audio on?
Oh,
No,
there is.
no, we-
Whoa,
it's our
wait,
reaction.
it's a street pull?
Yeah, it's a street pole.
Dude, that's what
Oh.
he said.
Oh, look how deep that goes.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
This is,
Wait, it's
it
not
gets
even the
worse.
worst part.
It gets
I
worse.
don't want to see this, dude.
Oh, it gets worse.
Why would you do that?
Oh god. What a legend, but fuck.
Dude.
Is that just because he had
someone
like
found
shit?
I don't even know.
I don't know. And then someone just zoomed into it, and then they
No,
found it.
that's the dude.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He posted that.
Oh no, I think it's in
So
the
wait,
comments.
where's the
or something.
post where it's like I found that poll?
I think it's the top
comment.
Dude, did they like... I hope they cleaned it.
No, not that one.
If you click the line on the left, it
He was
collapses
definitely pre-greased.
Yeah, click the line right here.
Do you know how hard it is to A, see that line, and B, click it?
Yeah, there it is, right there.
The
That image.
GIF.
It's that one. The GIF.
No, right here. Just
GIF.
that GIF is just the dude finding it on Street Maps.
Yeah.
This comment though, if you can read that out loud.
The fact that you were able to find this means that you recognized the area, which means you probably walked past this many times, which means there is a chance you touched or brushed up against these poles sometime in your life, which means you might have poop on your right. Wait,
On you right now,
Oh,
and you
Poop
don't
on
even
you
know
right
it.
now.
God.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry. I was reading that upside down.
It means that
I was reading it upside down, dude. Fuck you. But yeah, God, that's disgusting.
Crazy. Going back to pet stories. Let's talk about my pet stories real quick.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
That was Peter.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm way too tall for everything in this damn life.
No, you're not.
I
You're not
am.
that much taller than me.
You're not. You know what? No, you're not tall enough to get swiped left. You know, you're tall enough to get swiped right on Tinder though. So, congrats on that.
Thanks.
6'4".
Ladies, please. I'm desperate.
Ladies, please. He's 6'4".
I'm like 6'4" and some change.
He's,
best quality.
he's desperate, but he's got such high standards. What's
Yeah.
it called?
Don't get short with me, okay?
I guess I'll talk about with my guest. So
I'm not Chris or Dino. I can't get
Yeah.
short with you.
All right.
Also, you're about to walk yourself home.
Dino, tell me about your pets.
Thank you. I was waiting for you guys to stop about that. Anyways, so I owned a couple pets in my lifetime. I had lizards. I had a cat. I had a rabbit. That was a wild time. Fish too.
Dude, rabbits shit everywhere.
Dude, they do, man.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. They shit and they eat and fuck. That's all they do. It's insane. I hated having a rabbit. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, oh, cool. This is so cool. And then like, I'm like, all right, now what the fuck do I do with it? I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So with my cat, so my cat was mostly an indoor cat. Well, he was for like the first part of his life, and then as he got older, we're like, okay, let's make him an outdoor cat. Like, let him go out, you know?
Oh, big mistake.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. He one time went out and then just didn't come back. We're like, where the fuck is he? It's like it's nighttime. Like his ass supposed to be back, because you know he just chills in our backyard and starts meowing really loud that he wants to come back in.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't come back, and we're like, holy fuck, where the fuck is he? Like, did he get killed? Like, did he get attacked by like coyotes or something? Dude was gone for 2 days, and then just randomly comes back like the third day, like in the morning, just like meowing like everything was normal. He was just like, he's like, yo man, I'm hungry, like I just need to eat.
I had a booty call.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Sounds like Ben's grandma.
Turns out that he was in someone's garage for like he was in someone's garage for one night, and then I don't know where he was the other 2 nights. I'm assuming that he was like just outside, like got lost somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably didn't get lost, but like he was just outside exploring, or he could have been chased by something.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really crazy. I was like, man, I was so sad. Like maybe I was never gonna see my cat again.
How'd you find out he was in someone's garage?
It was our neighbor's garage.
Oh,
yeah,
they
and
told
then,
you.
yeah, our neighbor told us. He was like,
shit.
yeah, it was like the one like down the road from me, and he's like, hey, your cat was in our garage. I'm so sorry. Like we had no idea he was there. He just started meowing, and then like, because he works like overnight shifts.
Yeah.
So-
So want to be let in.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, yeah, your cat was in my garage. I'm so sorry. Like it won't happen again. I'm like, yeah, man, it's all good. Like we didn't you didn't know. It's like you like kept the cat. So
I kept him in my basement.
right, some like serial killer shit.
He was making those state ID
Dude,
name
I'm
tags.
used to that. My upstairs cat.
What?
Like my upstairs neighbor's cat
Yeah.
is let outside too.
Oh.
And it just chills like, so you know how my grill's like right in front of my window?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fucker just comes and stares at me while I'm playing games. Right? What time was
actually
I was
really
jerking off too. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't just like close your blinds. Just keep them open.
No, well, see, I like the sunlight, but there's actually like a lot of Okay, this sounds weird. Let's
No.
No,
Continue this.
There's a
You need to explain
there's some-
yourself.
okay, my mom has a beautiful garden in front of our house, so most of the garden actually covers my window.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But there's like a
So you
small
like
little like
beating
crack.
it off while looking into the sun in the garden?
Yeah, it looks good. I beat off
But-
the sun.
But why wouldn't you just close like the blinds while you do it and then like reopen them afterwards?
I want to tan my dick while I'm jerking it
You
off.
guys need to tan your dick.
No,
I would. Why
no,
not?
why not?
I have a thing with tan lines. I just find tan lines really strange. Like
Tan lines are
like,
gross.
Like deep tan lines.
Yeah,
Like I remember this one girl.
farmer's
that-
tan is one
I
thing.
remember this one girl that I knew. She would like love tan lines, and I was like, "Oh, you like tan lines?" She's like, "Yeah, I love them." I'm like, okay, but like they were like crazy. It was like dark and light. It was like you could see like the tan lines.
It was like
visibly.
I
It
don't
was
know.
tan line.
You mean
I
like
don't-
the tan lines you get on your glasses?
yeah, like
It's like
that.
two different color
Like, it
selections when you go
bothers
to
me.
Home Depot and looking for paint, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
God.
Exactly. Well, I think that's a good way to end the podcast for tonight, talking about tan lines. So
Yeah.
this has been Inebriated Analysis episode 13. Thank you guys for
Lucky
watching.
number 13.
Did we talk about Patreon though this episode or no?
No, we
No,
didn't.
we've actually been really bad at talking
Yeah,
about our
we have
sponsors.
been.
But
Guys,
oh well.
please subscribe. I'm not getting beer.
It's fine. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please
Yeah.
like and subscribe.
Peter is
and
relegated
feel free
to one of my sours.
Yeah, come on. I need to buy overhead.
Come on, Dino, power through it. Say it while everyone's saying everything else. You can do this.
You can do it.
feel free to follow us on our website at inebriatedanalysis.com for more of our episodes as well as future content.
And you know what? We actually had an actual ending this time because last time Stark farted and we were just like,
Oh, that's when we were done.
we were like eject.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it was toxic.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Take care and have a good night.
Bye.
The